Well, we did everything we could to make the season last as long as possible. We squeezed every drop out of it. It was a really good finish to this season for our guys, and get some wins and get something going here and feel good about it and doing the things we had to do to give us, with what we were faced with. This win is an important win for everybody on our team. We put everything we had into it. We treated this game like it's the biggest game we could ever play, and if we get a chance, we'll do that with the next week too. But the guys rose to that thought, and really everybody battled. The NFL is so hard. You wonder, well, how can a team that's struggling, have that kind of a close game against this? Because that's just the league. That's how it goes. Teams are really good, and coaches are really good, and you got to give them a lot of credit. They've continued through a lot of hard times this year to play their butt off all the way to the end of that thing, and I think Sean does a great job, and I don't think it, I know it. He does a great job, and a lot of credit for them hanging. It was a hard year for them. Man, there was a lot of cool things that happened today. Geno hits a number, the all-time leading passing yardage in the history of the franchise. Awesome. What an awesome number. And I don't know, whatever his percentage completion, it's got to be as high as anybody's ever had, too, I would think. Tyler gets his 1,000 and catches one of the prettiest touchdown passes. Just remember this one forever. That's how he does it. He did it again when we needed it most. It was just a gorgeous throw, designed, everything. But then he did it, falls apart at the back line of the end zone for the touchdown. Just, teared me up. And just because he did it again. And then Kenny Walker getting 1,000 yards rushing. Those are all markers. What do they mean? Well, they mean a lot. They do mean a lot when you can get the win and you can talk about it now. Those are markers. And who they markers for? Offensive linemen. Those guys are so proud that they're able to get that done. Take great pride. And our guys, the amount of progress that our guys have made with the two young guys up front and the new center all year long and all of that. We rushed for 197, again, or whatever the heck we were. We got the running game going again like we need to, and you can see how we play. That's how we do it, and that's the way we fight to play like that and then be great in the kicking game and keep those scores down. The explosive plays didn't happen on defense. They did a great job today to keep it down 3 points in the second half. And multiple stops in critical situations and sudden changes and all of that. So there was just so many good things that happened. We rushed the passer well enough today to keep their passing game at a minimum, and I love that a bunch of guys got sacks, and just because it's the last game of the season, and Bruce talked to the defense last night. He gets a sack and a half today. Couldn't make me more proud. I love that guy so much, and it's been an amazing career for him to get to this point and to finish like that. That's just awesome. But all the guys, Darryl got it. Chenna was involved. Mafe, I think, got one today, too. So that's great stuff that we can spread it around like that. What I would think is best kicker in the NFL, for him to set it up like that so that we could have that kind of dramatic finish, man, what guts he's got, So he doinked it so that we could go and win an OT. He's a great kicker. He's a great player, and he's a great competitor. And when we needed it most, he got it done. So Jason Meyer came through for us in a big way. I thought Mike really punted the ball well today, really effectively. All kinds of an array of punts that he gave up too, which was great. And so, anyway, I can go on because I'm so fired up about these guys and getting this game. But really, there's a little party coming up here as soon as you guys let us go, and we're going to go cheer for Detroit. And who would ever think we'd be doing that? But we'll be cheering for those Lions up in Green Bay and see if they can get a great win. The odds are really in their favor if you look at it my way. I know they haven't won there in a long time, but you think it's got to happen sometime, right? So this may be that time. So,
what is this play Quandre made in overtime?
Yeah, what
first glance looks like he's wide open, and then Quandre.
Yeah, and the ball hung forever, and he timed it up perfectly to get it on the sidelines over there. He's such a great ball hawk that, of course, he's going to make that play if you give him a chance. But for him to make it, he's a hero around here. These guys love him. He's a great leader, and they got nicknames for him and all kinds of stuff, and he's tough as nails. And when he speaks, everybody shuts up, and then to come through and make a play like that, it's just beautiful and fitting, and really happy for him.
What's this feeling like, Pete, when you guys get this dramatic win and now you're just powerless?
I'm going for it. I'm going with it. You know, we're not. The last thing we're gonna do is go, oh, you know, what's gonna happen now? We're not doing that. We're gonna. Everybody's parties are gonna start, and then we're gonna get going, and the party may end with a great win. And until it isn't, that's kind of how we're going about it. You know. So,
I'm sorry. Are you staying together as a team?
no, everybody's going on their own, and then we're all gonna communicate.
Playoffs are not 9 wins out of this team.
Yeah. No, you think 9 and 8? That ain't the way I'm looking at it. I mean, I'm glad that we have a winning record and that we gave ourselves a chance here. But that's not where my expectations are. They never are. You know, I'm nowhere near that. And so I'm frustrated by this season. Where you all thought that, oh, we did a lot of cool things and all that. I don't feel like that. I feel like we missed our chance. We had 5-6 games there. Could have won easily one way or the other, and we wouldn't be sitting here talking about, you know, what's going on in Detroit right now. And so, you know. That's my torment. You know, I got to live with that. You guys don't have to live with that.
It says Geno's day. I mean, obviously, he had a couple of plays.
Yeah, he had a couple. Yeah, you know, I thought he got the game in order enough to win a football game for us today. He threw some great passes. The second pick, he was getting hammered, and I think he kind of chucked it. The first one was a great play by their guy. And Jalen Ramsey made a great play. I mean, that's a timing route that guys don't make that interception, you know. And he's a great player, and he made a great play. I'm not sure if the ball was exactly right. It might have been a little bit behind him, but still, it was a fantastic play. So forget those two, okay, for right now. Okay, we didn't evaluate him. He ran really well. He did it again. He got all over the field and did stuff. And when we needed him, crunch time, took us down the field again a couple times. And you know, we just failed in the red zone today. That was really the story of this game. It could have been a 3-touchdown game easily, and we just didn't knock him in.
1,000 yards for Ken. That was his third straight 100-yard game. To be able to have him step up after Penny goes down, just how big has he been?
Yeah, he's good, man. I mean, I'm impressed with him, the plays that he makes and the bursts that he has and creativity and how tough he is. I mean, there's not a tougher run than the one he ran for to convert down there. I think it was 4th down, and you can't run any harder than that. And so we got a tough guy. We got a guy that loves to play. He doesn't even flinch. He didn't even flinch. It's just he's going back out again. He ain't worried about nothing. And I'd love to compete with him, and he's really talented. Play made on a catch on the perimeter, beautiful play too.
What's Geno Smith's play this season make you feel about quarterback for next season?
Say that again, Gray.
What does Geno Smith's play for this season make you feel toward your quarterback position?
Oh, well, we got work to do, but our system is really good. What we're asking these guys to do, for him to come in first-year starter and, you know, in 5 years or whatever it is, to execute like he's done all year long, I think he 69.8 completion percentage for the season, and all the touchdowns and all the plays he's made, and the play. I think our quarterback position is great, but we got to, you know, he's going to be a free agent, so we got work to do. You know, we never got a chance to see Drew, but I've seen a lot of him, and I like what he does too. So I think our quarterback situation, if we can get him signed, is a great situation going forward. We know what we got.
Did you have a chance to talk to Bobby Wagner at all?
In pregame, I didn't get to see him after, and I tried to find him. I couldn't find him out there, but saw him in pregame, and we had some fun, kind of punching at each other. I thought he played really good again. He had some terrific plays today. You know, bring out the best in him.
Crowd chanting his name.
I did hear that. And I love that. I love that. That's how they, like I said, they'll express what they feel, and it'll be the right thing, and they did that. And I think once they did that, then some people booed. You know, after they okay, that's enough, and let's get back after him. He was on the other team, but I think it was really fitting and apropos and all that.
How do you build on the successes of this year for next season overall?
Well, we're gonna take the culture that we have created on this team with us, and I mean, I've been around a bunch of teams, and this is exactly the mentality that we need moving forward to do some great stuff. This is a championship team, and so we'll get opportunities to add to it and all of that. But the heart, the togetherness, the willingness to work with, we make our own attitude. We create our own attitude. Attitude's everything. Well, we got that, and so we just need to get a little bit more experienced and help ourselves grow as naturally will happen, and be a better executing team in all situations, but we're in pretty good place right now.
They seem to find traction with their run game and their bootleg action in the second, early third quarter.
Yeah, Boots got going a little bit. We've covered him really well early, and then some extended plays really came open. We weren't concerned about him running. You know, we didn't worry about that. We wanted to cover him up. And when we lost our coverage downfield a little bit late, they became effective. They had the one bounce out on short yardage, and they had the two little counter with the receiver that were good plays. And other than that, the 2 for 140. We would like to hold those big plays out of it, and they'd rush for 100. And so I like the way we played line of scrimmage. I thought we played really well. There's a few plays that got us, the two perimeter plays again, and the bounce out. So we made a lot of improvement, and our guys are really they're tuned in to what it takes, and we're just going to keep getting better.
The drive after running into Dixon, you guys get down inside the 10 there. Can you kind of walk us through the play calling, what you were looking for, what they were doing, and being held out there?
No, I can't walk you through it, other than to say we were going for it. We were going for it, and we had some thoughts, and we thought we could run it a little bit. We thought we could hammer it in there, and we took a couple shots. I thought there was a good attitude about that. We didn't quite function as well as we needed to, and I mean, the game could have been an easy game had we, walked down there and got that one a couple times earlier. So, but I just tell you that we did not want to settle to tie the game up. We were not doing that, and then we lost yards on the third down play, and then and then we had to. If it was 4th and inch, 1 or whatever, we were going. We no doubt we were going. So that had been decided, and that was the thinking all the way through that.
What happened to Tariq Woolen when he went out for a few plays?
They said he turned his ankle a little bit.
Anything else?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.